Good evening, Utopian Baseball Universe. It's Joey. Just a huge night in Utopian Baseball Universe tonight. We're going to get right to the update you're all waiting for. Marcus Stroman, as you saw about 10 minutes ago, perfect through 8 innings. The Toronto Blue Jays had a 3-0 lead on the Orioles. Jays did not score in the bottom of the 8th. Stroman retired the first batter. And then just minutes ago in Toronto, Chris Hoyles with a base hit up the middle to break up the perfect game. Stroman would complete it. So basically, complete game, 1 hit, shutout, 10 strikeouts. He was 2 outs away from a perfect game. We've only seen one. Dave Dravecki threw one last year in the final TBS Saturday night main event last year against the Mariners. Stroman was 2 outs away. You remember a couple weeks ago, Robin Roberts was very close to a perfect game. I think he was 4 outs away. But the Blue Jays win, and it's a big win because the Mets lost. Let's take you out to the East results. The Mets were losers tonight at Fenway Park. 5-0. Pedro Martinez, complete game, 3-hit shutout, 8 strikeouts for the Red Sox. Rafael Devers with an 8th inning grand slam in this one. So the Blue Jays, as a result of the Mets losing at Fenway tonight, the Blue Jays now have a half a game lead in the East heading into tomorrow. The Phillies beat the Yankees tonight 10-2. Bobby Abreu, 4 RBIs. Chuck Klein hit his 3rd homer for Philadelphia. Ron Reed wins his first of the year. And Lefty Gomez, the loser, he's now 2-3. In Montreal tonight, the Expos beat the Nationals 12-7. Andre Dawson with a 3-run homer in the 8th. Delino DeShields had 3 RBIs. Juan Soto hit his 9th of the year for the Nationals, and Bryce Harper went deep, his 6th. Steve Rogers won his 3rd for Montreal, and Steven Strasburg, the loser, he's now 4-3 for Washington. Let's take you to the North, where the Tigers won the rubber game of their series against the Brewers, 2-1 tonight. Lou Whitaker walking with the bases loaded to end this game. Justin Verlander went 8, struck out 6. He did not factor into the decision, but pitched very well. He continues to be a bright spot for this Detroit Tigers team. The Pirates beat the Twins 3-2. Willie Stargell with a walk-off RBI single in this one. Jason Kendall went 3 for 3 with a double. Jason Grilli wins it. He's 2-0. Rick Aguilera takes the loss. He's now 0-2. It was the Reds 9 and the White Sox 2 tonight at Comiskey Park. Johnny Cueto, ball player. 6 innings, 1 earned, 5 strikeouts. Oh, and by the way, he had a 3-run triple in the 5th inning in this game. Jay Bruce contributed 2 hits and a pair of RBIs. Eric Davis hitting his 6th home run for Cincinnati. And in our Wednesday night showcase tonight, it was the Indians 3 and the Cubs 2. Bob Feller, 7 innings, 7 strikeouts. Tris Speaker hitting his 3rd homer for Cleveland. Anthony Rizzo going deep for the Cubs. Now let's take you down south, where earlier today you saw the Braves beat the Marlins 6-1 on the Utopian Baseball Universe Network. Greg Maddux, 7 innings, 3 strikeouts. Freddie Freeman went 2 for 4. He had a ground rule double in this game. Drove in a run, scored a run. Javi Lopez hit his 5th of the year for the Braves. Dee Gordon hit his 6th for the Marlins. In 12 innings tonight, it was the Rays 4 and the Bulls 3. Evan Longoria with a walk-off RBI single in the 12th. Austin Meadows drew 4 walks in this game for the Rays. First player to do that this year. And Kevin Kiermaier with 2 doubles and a run scored for Tampa. Dick Allen hit his 3rd homer of the year for the Bulls. Carlos Pena hitting his 1st homer of the year for Tampa. Kansas City beat the Rangers tonight 5-1. Cool Papa Bell, 3 for 5, an RBI, a stolen base. Alcides Escobar, 2 hits, including his second homer of the year. This was Brett Saberhagen over Yu Darvish. And in Houston tonight, it was the Astros 7 and the Cardinals 3. Louis Santop, 2 for 2 with 2 walks, hit his second homer of the year. George Springer, 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs for the Astros. And on the West Coast tonight, the Giants completing a 3-game sweep of the Mariners. They are now in first place. The Giants are now in first place, tied with the A's. 7-5 winners tonight against the Mariners. Willie Mays, 2 for 3, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Ichiro had a pair of hits tonight. He walked a couple times, stole a base, scored a run for the Mariners. But the Giants get the sweep and are now tied with the A's because they lost at home tonight to San Diego 5-2. Dave Winfield, 2 for 4, 2 runs scored. Al Simmons homered for the A's, his 4th. Will Myers had a pair of RBIs for the Padres in that win. The Rockies beat the Angels tonight 4-3. Great pitching matchup. Rube Foster versus Nolan Ryan. Larry Walker, pair of RBIs. Shohei Ohtani hit his first homer of the year for the Angels. Wally Joyner continues to rake. 3 hits and an RBI. He's hitting .338 for the year. And as reported earlier, the Dodgers big over the Diamondbacks 10-4. Gil Hodges, 3 solo homers in this game. Matt Kemp drove in 3 runs. Roy Campanella hitting his 5th homer for the Dodgers. Taking a quick look at tomorrow, we've got 8 games tomorrow. Looks like we've got 3 day games for you. We got on ESPN, Cardinals at Astros. That's going to be Dizzy Dean versus Dallas Keuchel. Indians at Cubs tomorrow. Shane Bieber versus Carlos Zambrano. And our Xbox stream tomorrow is going to be Orioles at Blue Jays. Mike Cuellar versus Juan Guzman. We also have Nationals Expos for you tomorrow. Max Scherzer versus Dennis Martinez. We've got the Reds at White Sox. That'll be Tom Browning versus Chris Sale. Rockies at Angels. That's going to be Herman Marquez versus Frank Tanana. Diamondbacks and Dodgers. Zach Greinke versus Don Drysdale. And Royals at Rangers tomorrow. David Cone versus Mike Minor. So expect to see that Blue Jays-Orioles game probably about 1 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be presenting that live on the UBU network. Question of the night is, how's your team doing? So if you've been in the group for a while, you understand that I post the standings every night in a folder. So let me know if you're watching tonight. Let me know how your team's doing this year. Do you feel good about the playoffs? Is your team out of it? Do you feel like your team is out of it? It's only May 12th. A lot of things can happen. There's a lot of baseball left. We're only a quarter of the way through. Tonight, I want to plug the Mets Extremist group on Facebook. This is my favorite Mets group on Facebook. 2 of the admins are in this group. Trisha O'Reilly and Will Button actually just joined us tonight. So, Will, if you're watching, welcome. Trisha, 7 in a row for the Mets. I love it. Going to Tampa Bay this weekend, so I'm really excited about that. I know I have a lot of Mets fans in this group. If you're looking for a positive group, Trisha enforces a positive atmosphere there, which I love. So no negativity, no let's fire the manager, let's do this, let's do that. Just a positive atmosphere. And when people don't obey those rules, we try to support her and the group by letting people know that it's not welcome. So if you're looking for another Mets group, Mets Extremists with Trisha O'Reilly and Will Button. Fantastic. And we're going to try this again. I spelled it correctly tonight. I'm looking to have John on the show on Saturday. Board Ninjas Woodworking. Check this out. I always struggle centering it. I ordered this from John Boyd last summer. You can see it says Utopian Baseball Universe. It has the entire roster from the 2020 Mets in the Utopian Baseball Universe. So all your favorites, Darryl Strawberry, Tom Seaver, Noah Syndergaard. This is a game. This is a dice game. So you can see all the outcomes out here. We're going to be doing, the reason I'm talking about this week is that we're simulating 6 Mets games this year. We did one in April. We're going to do one Monday, Mets and White Sox. So I'm very excited. I'm going to be ordering one of these every year going forward. So last year's champion Braves, I've already got the specs ready for John. I'm going to send that to him in the next month or so. And then whoever wins this Utopian Baseball Universe season, I'm going to have another one made. So we're going to try to have John on Saturday. Again, it's Board Ninjas Woodworking. Fantastic. Fantastic. I love it. So looking forward to talking to John on Saturday. That's all I got for you guys tonight. Thanks for joining me. Tomorrow, like I said, afternoon, Orioles at Blue Jays, Mike Cuellar versus Juan Guzman, and then your Utopian Baseball Universe report will probably be a little earlier tomorrow. Brewers have a day game tomorrow, so I usually wait for those games to wrap up. So looking to do a show tomorrow between 8 and 9 o'clock. Everyone have a great night. We'll see you at 1 o'clock or so tomorrow for the Xbox stream, and I hope you have a great night. Take care.